A little bit of a surprise here with a little bit less inflation than anticipated. The headline comes in up just 0.2%. The forecast was for a 0.3 gain. Same story with core, up 0.2 after a 0.3 forecast. On a year-over-year basis, that pushes the headline down to 2.3%, and the core stays at 2.8%, which is what had been anticipated. The index for shelter up 0.3%. That was more than half of the all items monthly increase. Energy also increased, up 0.7%. Gasoline index did decline. Food fell 0.1%. Food at home decreasing 0.4%. That's groceries, basically. Most of the categories you would expect to rise if tariffs were in place are not up much this month. The gasoline prices were down 0.1%. That's always something that drives this stuff. But if you look at household furnishings and supplies, they were up just 0.2%. And when you look at apparel, it was down by 0.2%. The expectation was it might rise some. New cars up just 0.1%. Used cars down 0.5%. So the big increase we saw in wholesale prices hasn't hit yet. Then you go on and take a look at things like toys. Toys were up 0.3% after falling 0.9 last month. Let's see if that's any kind of a harbinger going forward. We mentioned rent of shelter and owner's equivalent rent. They were not a major contributor this time, or rather they were more, I'm sorry, 0.4% for owner's equivalent rent. And then the motor vehicle insurance, which has moved up a lot, up 0.6 again. Video and audio services down 0.6. There was a thought that might be something that would rise because of tariffs. And airfares were down on the month. That was also something that people were watching to see what we would get in terms of people not wanting to come to visit the United States. But right now, we are seeing a decline there. Airline fares off by 2.8%, and that helped keep inflation down, even though it may reflect tariffs and the general feeling about the United States.